to show you what we're working on today. Is it the 1996 Miata? Is it the Rivian R1T? No. But it may be our Project 2000 Camaro SS. In this next installment of Buying My Childhood Dream Car, we're going to work on the transmission mount. So this car has all of the symptoms of a bad transmission mount. It's rocking a lot under acceleration, and it's actually rising up a little bit in the console under load. So went and checked the motor mounts as well. Those appear to be good. The motor's not moving while in gear and with the handbrake on and the front wheels chocked. So I think we have a bad trans mount. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that. I'm going to walk you through how we're going to do that. We are back with the car. We've got it up on the lift now, so I can get under there. And let me show you what we've got going on. So we have the new GM transmission mount, the bracket, and some new hardware that comes with it. And what we're going to be doing under here is supporting the transmission with a jack and block. Make sure that's nice and steady, just to take a little bit of pressure off. We will remove the transmission cross member underneath. We'll remove one nut that secures this transmission mount in the center. We'll put that into place, connect that onto the bottom of the transmission, torque everything up, get the cross member back into place, torque those bolts back down on the cross member, and then we will release the pressure and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we're looking directly up at our transmission cross member near the tail of the transmission. You can see right here, there is a nut and a washer that we need to undo. I'm going to take my 18 millimeter here and just loosen that up while the cross member is still in. Okay, now pivoting over, you can see directly on the side of the transmission cross member, there are a couple bolts. Those are about 15 millimeter. So I'm going to undo those, but only after I've supported under the transmission with the jack. I have my jack and my block positioned underneath the transmission. So now I'm going to go back over and undo all four of these cross member bolts at 15 millimeter. Okay, I've relocated myself over to the passenger side of the car, and now I'm going to take the other two bolts out of the cross member on this side. Okay, I'm going to go back to power to make this a little quicker. Pull down this filthy cross member, and already our mount fell out, and as you can see, it is completely destroyed in extremely poor shape. So I'm thinking more and more this was likely our culprit with all of our transmission movement. You can see the rubber is broken off from the actual transmission mount. I need to undo these. These ones appear to be 13 millimeter. So there's our other broken half. Now we'll just go ahead, because we're already under here, and have this off. I'm going to clean that up real quick. Got our nice shiny new one, made in the USA. And we'll put those bolts back in. And per GM specification, I'm going to torque these each to 36 foot-pounds. Okay. And now we're ready to put the crossmember back into place. Okay, so off camera, I went ahead and put in one of the spacers that was included with the new transmission mount, because I needed this a little bit lower to interact with the crossmember, which I'm going to put into place now. And there's no way you can screw this up, because the passenger side mount is much deeper than the driver's side, so there's only one way that this will work. Just gonna get one of these started, threaded in. Get the other one up in there. So those are both bolted in partially. I'm going to move over to the other side, get those threaded. I'm back over here with my transmission crossmember and my 16 millimeter sockets. I'm going to go ahead and buzz that in real quick. Do the same on the passenger side. So I don't know if you can see what's going on here, but the problem I've got is that it's not quite lining up, but I suspect once I drop the transmission down with the pressure that I have on the jack, that this will line up better. So let's check this out. Okay, so now that I've got the crossmember torqued to 66 foot-pounds on those 4 bolts, just need to go in on our center one that goes through our new transmission mount, torque it to the 77 foot-pound spec. And that's it for that job. So now we're going to lower it down, go take it for a test drive, make sure that our shifter is staying in place under acceleration.